sat here in a beautiful woodland, and I've been asked to continue the theme of Ross Broadstock. Now, Ross Broadstock passed away really sadly not so long ago, and this was a man following the gleam. He was really passionate about King Arthur, which is undeniable, something that is a path that so many people have followed. But Ross Broadstock did it in such an amazing way that he had a huge following base. Thousands of people followed him. Whether you agreed with what he was saying, he was putting a message out there about the research into King Arthur. Now, I made a comment then about if you follow the gleam as a historian and archaeologist, it is a career-ending thing, and it definitely is that, I feel. I really try not to put my neck on the line and say whether I believe in King Arthur or not. But we follow Ross Broadstock, and then not so long after, the two catalysts of his research, Blackett and Wilson, Alan Wilson first, Baron Blackett, dies again not so long ago. So this is in a time frame since 2022, we've lost the three of them. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is that I need to explain more about what I mean by a career-ending thing. Ever heard of Jackie Nowakowski and Wyn Scott? Well, in 1998, they were the discoverers of the Artanu stone at Cornwall, Tintagel. And in no time, they were saying, look, it's nothing to do with King Arthur. It's definitely not to do with King Arthur. And even though the press were wanting them to say it was to do with King Arthur, they were dismissing it completely. But Artanu, dating from the 500s-600s, the date's a bit sketchy. But the fact of the matter is, there was one archaeologist at the time who was involved who said this was a career-destroying moment. It destroyed his career. Now, I haven't actually found that quote. I can't remember the archaeologist, but I remember him coming on TV saying that, right? Now, those people that followed Ross Broadstock will know that he was close on creating a legacy that was unstoppable. Now, he republished books, he was online one day a week, and, thousands of people were watching his stuff. It was something that I envied, having that type of power out there. And, 10,000 people on YouTube, 10,000 people on Facebook, it was big. He'd only been doing this a few years. But the point is with all of this, the legacy. If he had lived for about another year, right, all the records from Alan Wilson, Baron Blackett would have been in the possession of Ross Broadstock. So when Baron Blackett and Alan Wilson's house went up in flames, and the death of Baron Blackett, since the death of Alan Wilson, all those records would have been saved. Now, the legacy that I'm talking about is that Ross Broadstock was putting a group of people together that could really keep this thing going without him, right? Unfortunately, when he passed away, it really started to go all over the shop. People wanting this, people doing this, The direction was, and now it's not the same. Nobody can follow that vein, which is a great tragedy. Oh yes, destroying careers. Eric Talbot, 1986. He lost his job at Glasgow University. Very, very impressive lecturer. Very esteemed. I would say very eminent. His work was academically sound. Brilliant archaeologist. But he didn't resign. He wasn't pushed out. It was a redundancy. That's all it was. They had to get rid of staff. Now, he needed a job. He put his hat in with Baron Blackett and King Arthur. And then from that moment onwards, Eric Talbot, career just imploded, went into obscurity. By the middle of the 1990s, the name of Eric Talbot was complete mud. Personally, if I went looking for King Arthur, that would be the end of me. I really believe it. So my archaeological career, I'm not the most popular qualified archaeologist out there, but I do have a little following, and I prefer to keep it that way. Thank you for following. Don't forget to subscribe and join my channel. £1.99 a month. It's really appreciated. Thank you for watching.